Hey everybody, I'm here in Bali, Indonesia, here at home. It just rained. Love these mornings right after the rain. Can't believe we've been here for over 2 years now, and there's some stuff I wanted to share this morning with you all. Most of you probably know me through my work with the Goddess Brain and with NaiAsa, especially through Wanderlust Festival, and so you probably know that what's at the heart of almost everything that I do is the medicine of flow. I have had this vision, and I still have this vision, of seeing this medicine be brought into those environments that could benefit the most, such as health institutes, hospitals, schools, military, and even corporate environments. But really, the big thing is the healing and transformation and the release of trauma that can happen in such a joyful way. But as you might be able to imagine, when it comes to bringing new paradigm methods of healing, especially and learning into more mainstream environments, it can be really challenging to do that unless it's presented in a credible way, which usually means based in science. And the problem, especially with flow and flow arts, is really up until now, the only place to go get trained and to learn and immerse in this is largely in more casual scenes, such as the circus environment or at festivals. You've probably heard of Burning Man. That was my introduction back in 2005. It was the night of the burn, and I remember seeing this ocean, the sea of flames, thousands of people dancing with fire, and it just spoke to my soul. And that was the moment I was like, wow, I need to meet the fire. I need to dance with that fire. And and from that moment I went like, how do I do this? How do I learn this? And I got my first set of poi, and I started practicing, and I practiced a lot. I hit myself a lot, but I smiled a lot as well. I went to flow retreats and workshops and festivals wherever I could. Within a year, not even, within a few months, it really became my go-to medicine for whenever I needed to shift my energy when I was contracted or just feeling kind of in the dark, because it was always, I could count on it to help me to shift into a more expanded and joyful state. The other thing that I noticed is that the more I actually coupled it with music, with dance, and with my yoga practice, the more profound the medicine would be, the more potent the effect was, and the more quickly it would act. And so in the end, I knew that my practice was catalyzing these profound shifts in my brain, in my nervous system, and my emotional health, but I didn't really know exactly why. And so that was when I put my research hat on and I dove into the literature for years and just finding study after study to help me understand why I was experiencing this profound transformation. I found several amazing studies and what I call like missing links, right? These missing links that, oh my goodness, this is what we can bring. This is what I can present to inside of these more professional environments, so that people will really have the chance to see the true medicine that it is. Learning this information, the science, it had a way of enriching the practice for me, right? And so it deepened the practice for me, and it also allowed me to reach more people and in more environments. There's actually 3 studies in particular. There's way more than that, but there's 3 that I share at our retreats that are really, really powerful and that changed the way that I could understand. It changed the way that I looked at this movement, and I'd really love to share those with you. I'd love to share them with everyone. If you're watching this and you're curious about some of the science, especially because this science, to me, it reveals an aspect of the neuroscience of transformation and the neuroscience of healing that I feel like everybody really needs to know. If you're interested, go ahead and click the link below. I have a web class I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but it's a recorded web class. It's free. Check it out. Yes, we do have an offer at the end for our full online neurosomatic flow teacher training for those who want to go deeper into this. If you only come to the web class, I promise you will get a lot out of it and hopefully share it. So this is part of my invitation to you to share in spreading the medicine of flow. And yeah, with that, wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are. Blessings, and yeah, hope to flow with you sometime down the road. Aloha.